We are told that Billy has 1/4 of a pound of trail mix. He wants to share it equally between himself and his brother. How much trail mix would they each get? So pause this video and try to figure that out. All right, now let's work through this together. So Billy starts with 1/4 of a pound of trail mix. So how could we represent 1/4? Well, if this is a whole pound, let's just imagine this rectangle is a whole pound. I could divide it into 4 equal sections. So let's see, this would be roughly 2 equal sections. And then if I were to divide each of those into 2, now I have 4 equal sections. So Billy is starting with 1/4 of a pound. Draw it a little bit, try to make it a little bit more equal. Billy is starting with 1/4 of a pound. So let's say that is that 1/4 of a pound that he starts with. He's starting with 1/4 of a pound, and he wants to share it equally between himself and his brother. So he wants to share it equally between 2 people right over here. So what we want to do is essentially say, let's start with our total amount of trail mix, and then we're going to divide it into 2 equal shares. So when they ask us how much trail mix would they each get, we're really trying to figure out what is this 1/4 divided by 2. So what would that be? Well, what if we were to take all of these 4 equal sections and divide them into 2? So I'll divide that one into 2. I will divide this one into 2. I will divide this one into 2. And then I would divide this one into 2. And now what are each of these sections? Well, each of these are now 1/8. That's a 1/8 right over there. The whole is divided into 8 equal sections. And so you can see that when you start with that 1/4 and you divide it into 2 equal sections, so 1 section and 2 equal sections right over there, each of those is equal to 1/8. So 1/4 divided by 2 is equal to 1/8. Let's do another example. So we are told Matt is filling containers of rice. Each container holds 1/4 of a kilogram of rice. And then they tell us, if Matt has 3 kilograms of rice, how many containers can he fill? So like always, pause this video and see if you can figure that out. All right, so let's think about what's going on. We're starting with a total amount, 3 kilograms of rice, and we're trying to divide it into equal sections. In this case, we're trying to divide into equal sections of 1/4 of a kilogram. So we are trying to figure out what 3 divided by 1/4 is going to be equal to. Now to imagine that, let's imagine 3 wholes. This would be 3 whole kilograms. So that is 1 whole. This is 2 wholes. Trying to make them all the same, but it's hand-drawn, so it's not as exact as I would like. So that's 3 whole kilograms here. And he wants to divide it into sections of 1/4. So if you divide it into fourths, how many fourths are you going to have? Well, let's do that. So let's see. If we were to divide it into halves, it would look like this. If you divide these 3 wholes into halves. But then if you want to divide it into fourths, it would look like this. I'm trying to get it as close to equal sections. They should be exactly equal sections. So I am almost there. So there you have it. So I've just taken 3 wholes and I've divided into fourths. So how many fourths are there? Well, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 fourths. So 3 divided by 1/4 is equal to 12. And I encourage you to really think about why this is the case, that if you take a whole number like 3 and you divide it by 1/4, we're getting a value larger than 3. And we're getting a value that is 4 times 3. Think about why that is the case.